Die Völker werden in kurzer Zeit erkennen, dass das nationalsozialistische Deutschland keine Feindschaft mit anderen Völkern will. Ich will heute wieder ein Prophet sein. Wenn es dem internationalen Finanzjudentum in und außerhalb Europas gelingen sollte, die Völker noch einmal in einen Weltkrieg zu stürzen, dann wird das Ergebnis nicht die Bolschewisierung der Erde und damit der Sieg des Judentums sein, sondern die Vernichtung der jüdischen Rasse in Europa.
Sacred task now is ensuring that the memory of this greatest of human tragedies, the Holocaust, never fades. When 100 people die, it's a catastrophe. When 1 million people die, it's just a statistic. We must see to it that the immeasurable pain of the Holocaust is not dehumanized, that it is not examined clinically and dispassionately, that its significance is not lost on this generation or any future generation. Though it is now a dry scar, we cannot let the bleeding wound be forgotten.
Today, we remember the atrocities committed towards the Jewish people and all the victims of the Holocaust. The European Parliament will not fail to condemn resurging anti-Semitism. The European Parliament will continue to uphold our European values and fundamental human rights to bring an end to discrimination. This is our collective challenge. We will never forget. We will keep fighting.
You know, I'm not bad to look at. I don't gamble or drink, and I'm loyal. Have you ever seen me buy from another stall?
Every time I see you here, you're crooning your own praises.
These are facts, not praises.
Good morning, Asha. Another bustling day at the market. If you close your eyes and listen, you can imagine the coins changing hands. Or was that the jingle of your laughter, Asha?
No, it's the rattling in your brain. You should have it checked.
It sounds like bells. I bet Asha used to wear bells. And they jingled when she moved, and that's how she got the idea to open a stall at the market. So she could listen to that sound forever.
And look what happened. She ended up with us.
But we're part of the business, aren't we, Asha? We're an indispensable element of her marketing technique.
What technique?
Can I tell Joseph, since it's been a year and he still hasn't figured it out for himself?
Figured out what? Why, that the Earth doesn't revolve around the sun. Rather, it revolves around Asha's beautiful smile.
Leo, I don't have the stomach to listen to an old man flirting this early in the morning.
Rakim, Joseph, and of course, Asha. Without you, the world would be in darkness.
This is what happens when men become idle. They pollute the world with abstractions.
Who's idle?
Look around you. Who isn't? Except for Asha. And myself.
You think those few weeks you wasted traveling counts as work? Asha, please.
You can't sit in one place and wait for the tide to turn. You have to walk up to the sea and pull the tide in your direction.
Pull the tide in your direction. Ha! Is that what you call towing away on a freighter, peeling tomatoes, scraping away the rust?
Those weeks were the best of my life. I saw things I'd never dreamed of. Stars so close you could kiss them. Dolphins. Whales.
Did they pay you?
The world is vast. The only thing holding us back is a lack of imagination.
So let's free our imaginations. Let's catapult into the ocean and turn the current like the rains. We'll scrape rust and peel potatoes all around the world. When we come back, we'll be heroes. Our prosperity will spread like a plague. Think of it, Asha. The market will be teeming. You'll sell tea and coffee by the barrel. And then the day will come when you must choose. And gentlemen, I'll have to say to you both, but someday when you've recovered from your loss and have lovely wives of your own, we'll all sit together and talk about the good old days.
And why do you think that Asha wants you?
Why, Asha and I are connected in ways you wouldn't understand.
Like what?
We're strangers. We both appreciate silence, and we're the same height.
Wrong. She's taller than you.
She's taller than you as well.
Well, why don't we just let Asha choose for herself?
Well, that's easy. It's because we know she's much too kind. She wouldn't want to divide her family and see them go to war with each other. Why, she'd marry all three of us if it came to that. Wouldn't you, Asha? Still, I'm curious, if you had the choice, Asha, which of us would you pick? Answer freely. We won't hold it against you, will we, gentlemen?
On my mother's honor. And my father's grave.
On my father's, sister's, and 3 brothers' honor. And on my mother's grave.
On the honor of all my brothers and sisters, there's far too many to count. And on my grandfather's honor, he is still alive at 100 years old. Longevity, Asha, that lies within my family's genes.
So there, you have our word. Which of us is the most eligible bachelor?
It depends on the woman you ask.
What did you say?
It depends on the woman.
Oh,
Of course.
I'm about to burst.
So am I.
Joseph, will you be here when we get back?
Unless a fat man in a suit and tie swoops down from the sky and offers him a job.
Unless he charms Asha, and the two run away to be married.
chances are better for the fat man in the sky.
You don't believe in miracles?
Some miracles not even God can perform.
Between us, Asha, who is your favorite? Rakim is young and pretty. Even I think he's pretty. And Leo, well, he talks like an old woman. But there's a certain charm in his babble, and his body is stronger than it looks. Or is there another candidate? Someone we've never seen? Is that why you're laughing? To keep us from killing each other? Look, I love my friends, Asha, but there's no crime in the world I wouldn't commit for you. I have something here. It belonged to my mother. I've carried it with me for years. You're the only woman I've ever offered it to. Please, have it, please.
I don't want it! I've had husbands. More than I can count. Sometimes 4 or 5 at once. They jumped at me from the tree and waited for me in the shadows. Sometimes they took me in a room, but mostly they didn't bother. Under the trees was good enough. In their trucks and jeeps. In a town they'd just destroyed. I fainted under the body of one only to wake up under the body of another. Several times I was pregnant. I killed the babies while they were still inside me. What are you looking at? You and your honor. Your sister's honor, your father's honor, your brother's honor, and your mother's grave. For a year you've been coming here. You never asked where I came from. You think because I'm a stranger, I must have walked out of the sea just so I could serve you tea and laugh when you tried to pay me. I come from Darfur. That doesn't mean anything to you, does it? I might as well be from the center of the sun. They slaughtered my family in front of my eyes. One by one they were pushed in a pit, and all the men gathered around the edge and shot them as they fell. They threw me in on top of the pile, but one of the men shouted for them to stop. "Wait," he said, like that. I'll never forget his face.
I don't know what to say. You must tell them.
If you tell them, they have to listen, won't they?